Here are 3 fun exercises that target the core. We're going to be using the wall. So laying down onto your back, let's put your feet up onto the wall in about a 90-degree angle here. And what this is going to do is it's going to let this low back just settle into the floor. So sometimes when we're doing ab exercises, we actually start to feel low back. So we're going to really try to minimize that so that we can be more targeted into the front of the abs right now. From here, we're going to place the hands behind your head. The weight of your head should be in your hands. Okay, so that allows our neck to not have to work so much, and our hands really have a purpose here by holding up the head. Now we're going to crunch, bringing our chest towards the thighs and back down. So I want you to contract your abs, and your abs are going to stay on the whole time. So we'll feel those abs as we exhale, crunch up, and feel those abs as we inhale down. So those abs do not release on the inhale. That's something that I see often, and I want to remind you, our abs are on the entire time. It does not matter if we're inhaling or exhaling or crunching or lowering. Our abs are constantly on, getting the work done, staying on to increase strength and endurance. We're also focusing on leading with the chest. So I'm not pulling on my head, I'm also not using my neck, and I'm trying to lift my shoulder blades off the ground the best that I can and pushing my low back down into the floor. So the breathing here is an exhale up, inhale down. And you're just moving slowly. We're not going super fast here. We're just staying with the natural breathing rhythm that we have, just that natural exhale and natural inhale. Okay, next, we're going to start to move into an articulation bridge. What we're going to do is a pelvic tuck, push through the feet. We're going to roll up, then roll back down. Think of slowly bringing your mid back to low back to tailbone back down. And then again, we're going to pelvic tuck, lift, squeeze back here, and then roll it back down. Now you're wondering, what does this have to do with your core? Well, let me explain. When we work our glutes are also a part of our core, okay? So they're still the center of our body. We also need our glutes to support our low back. When our low back is weak, we need to make sure that we're supporting it with our abs in front and the glutes in the back. So this is what I call the spine sandwich, and just allowing the muscles around that back to be very strong and supportive. So this is core work. Also notice that we're lengthening the low back. So this should feel like a nice stretch for that low back as we're strengthening the glutes. And anytime we pelvic tuck, we're also working these low abs. So it's all in combination of each other and strengthening this core with the intentionality of releasing and lengthening that low back so it feels great. Let's do one more of these. Pelvic tuck, roll it up. Again, notice how slow I'm moving. This is all intentional work. We're feeling and tuning into the muscles. We're rolling down. I'm still in my pelvic tuck. And then I finally release at the bottom. Great job. All right, next one is an isometric hold. So this is good strength and endurance work for our abs. We're going to sit up. Try to keep those feet about shoulder height. And from here, we're going to reach for your toes. And while you're here, you're basically in a sit-up. The legs are pressing you back. They're going to push you back. So that's where that work is really coming from the abs. And I also want you to really strengthen, contract these abs, pull them away from your thighs. All right, so we're reaching as your abs are pulling back. Pull back towards your spine. This is strength. This is not sucking in. We're not going to suck in our abs. We're going to strengthen our abs. So contract them and pull back towards the spine. Keep holding here. You can hold about 40 seconds. Yeah, your legs are working a little bit, but it's your abs that you really want to be focusing on. Holding 3, 2, 1, and release. So this sequence, these 3 exercises, you could just do them once through, maybe 40 seconds to a minute of each one, or you can do about 40 seconds, 3 rounds through, and get an excellent core strengthening workout in just a few minutes.